Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your August 2022 video, Sun, Moon or Rising. So your sun sign is more your goals, what you're trying to achieve, what you're reaching towards. Your moon sign is more your internal world, and your rising is more your physical world. Do watch your sun, moon and rising to get a full horoscope for August. Now on the 4th, we have Mercury moving into your 10th house. And this is great. You'll be thinking a lot about your career, you're thinking about your expansion and growth, you're thinking about your goals, your ambitions, and your public image. So this is a great time for any deals when it comes to your goals and what you want to achieve. 10th house has to do a lot about our working world and how others see us and what is our goal. We all have goals no matter what it is, your sense of purpose. You are on planet Earth, so we all have a sense of purpose, something we're working towards, something that's inspiring us to get us moving and what we want to achieve. That sense of achievement makes us feel good. And sometimes it's something nice because it's a physical thing and we want to show people, like, look at what I've done. So you'll be thinking a lot about that, your achievement, your goals, what it is that you truly makes you feel successful. Very good time for those kinds of things. So if you are in business, great, you'll be thinking a lot of ways to boost that and how can you negotiate it and how can you get the message out. It's all in your mind. You'll even be researching. On the 11th, 12th, we have a full moon in your 3rd house. So anything legal, negotiations, paperwork, information, this is where it'll all come to light and you'll be dealing a lot with that full moon. Saturn is there. So Saturn can sometimes make this feel very challenging, especially when we are dealing with negotiations with others. Communication, you might even want to communicate something that you've been thinking about, something that's been on your mind. You're communicating, you're negotiating. You might even find this a great time to take up a course or learn something, right? Saturn is fulfilling for our long-term goals. With this full moon, we might be thinking, okay, maybe it's time that I learn something new. You know, it can help me, it can advance me, long-term Saturn. So challenges might come up, but those challenges inspire growth within you in order to progress. Networking, marketing, great. But there might be some challenges once again. And with that, because Saturn sometimes restricts us, it challenges us with the restriction, like things don't really work out, and that can be frustrating. But when we work with Saturn and put in the extra effort, it actually rewards us long term. Have you ever had a problem or a fault and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to get through this? It's not working for me. And then you're like, let me look at it in a different way and rework it. And then you find that way works out so much better. Exactly that. Right. So on the 11th, 12th, Venus moves into your 9th house. Great for taking a vacation, a trip, traveling, learning, right? Publishing, networking, marketing, getting yourself out there. This expands your wisdom and experience. And the 9th house is you. So there's a lot of growth that comes with the spiritual self of learning and wisdom. This is where you might get involved in something spiritual and learn something. Or you might want to try a new experience that gives you a sense of wisdom. Like, oh, I've tried that. Now I know about that. Right? On the 20th of August, we have Mars moving into your 7th house. And we'll stay there for 7 months. Mars normally stays in a sign for 6 weeks. Mars in the 7th house is about relationships and partnerships, both personal, professional, right? And so the reason for Mars being there for so long is that Mars goes retrograde this year, late in the year, and you'll see that in later videos where I discuss that more. Now, Mars here in your 7th house is about boundaries in relationships, working in partnerships. So it can affect you on a business level, a friendship level, or even a romantic level. Mars here can feel aggressive, frustrated sometimes, right? When working with other people. It is going to be for 7 months, so you have a long time to work through these issues with Mars being in the 7th house. The beautiful thing about it can also bring some love because Mars is a planet of action, also sex. So it can bring people into your life if you're a single Sagittarius, or you can even become intimate with someone that is in your life. But know that Mars is all that passion. It's that fire energy. It's passionate. It's motivated. right? It's a god of war, it's a soldier. So think sexy, think hot, think all those things. But the only thing is, right, but all that passion, sparks can fly. And sometimes we are hit with conflict and frustration. So you will be going through an experience of connecting to your relationships, taking charge in your relationships, setting some boundaries too, real growth for relationships, but also a time to really also build on intimacy on a physical level within your relationships too. Maybe there's a friend that you haven't seen for a long time and you're like, let me take action and see this friend, right? That's the thing about Mars. It's physical. I want to see you in person. I haven't seen you for a long time. Mars is like, maybe I should go into business with this person, right? Let me see if this can be something I'm passionate about, motivated about, this connection. How's it going to work? And if it isn't working and there are any boundaries that need to be set, you're going to be setting them. Conflict can happen in these areas of life with business partners, friendships, and personal love relationships. A relationship, one-on-one. Think of that when you think the 7th house. So you're working through ironing out any creases and really working to build stronger relationships. And relationships become stronger through us working through those things, through us working through the boundaries and the conflicts and what's not working. And the first relationship that's always important, remember, is relationship itself. If there is no relationship there, then you can't have a relationship with others. So that's what you're working on building as well. You're working towards building stronger relationships, but first working on you and what makes you motivated and passionate about these relationships. Right. The 22nd, 23rd, the sun moves into your 10th house. Great for career opportunities. So you've been thinking, you've been negotiating, all of those things when it comes to your career. Now you can really focus on that. Any goals, right? Any ambitions, anything that you get seen for, basically. 10th house is our self-image, public image, how others see us for things we've been working towards. This is where you, if you're in retirement and you have a family, you can want to have a family gathering, host that, an opportunity for that where you are seen. And you might say something beautiful and remarkable there. Or even if you are in retirement and you post something online and lots of people understand and get it. We put ourselves out there in the 10th house, but it's the time where we are working towards something. So any goals, dreams. So if you have a goal of being successful at a book that you're writing, right? For example, you've been working on it, you're going to put it out there. You're going to put it out there and the sun will offer the opportunities for you to do it. Anything when it comes to, public image and putting yourself out there, you're doing it. People are getting the recognition, networking, getting that you to be seen for everything you've been working on. 10th house seeks that gratification and satisfaction and also appreciation for all the hard work and dedication that we are putting towards these things. So on the 25th, 26th, Mercury moves into your 11th house. You're communicating with your friends, your social circles, you're communicating in your groups. You can have some brilliant communications here. It's also very good for networking once again, right? Very good energy. On the 27th, new moon, 10th house. New beginnings, new career opportunities are coming to you. If you're thinking about changing a career direction or changing something with your career, you can do it with this new moon, new beginnings. So your career is highlighted and you can make any changes that you truly wish to make. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. My website's linked down below if you'd like a reading, as well as the link for appreciation of these videos.